Good morning, everybody. Back for the end of Twin Snakes. It's going to happen today. Pretty close. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, where in the process am I, right? With the key card. Cold? Whoops. Did we already get chili? Hmm?
Who is that?
Snake, can you hear me? It's Naomi.
Naomi?
What the hell?
I heard you were in trouble.
Are busy right now. I'm on a different codec.
Naomi, is what the Colonel says true?
Yes, but not everything I said was a lie.
Who are you?
I don't know anything. My parents' face is my name. The name and ID I have now I just bought. But the reason why I study genetics, that was true.
Because you want to know yourself, right?
That's right. I want to know where I came from. My age, my race, anything.
Naomi.
I was found in Rhodesia sometime in the 80s. A dirty little orphan.
Rhodesia? What's now known as Zimbabwe?
Yes. Rhodesia was owned by England until 1965, and there were lots of Indian laborers around. That's probably where I got my skin color from, but I'm not even sure about that.
Naomi, you're too worried about the past. Isn't it enough to understand who you are now?
Understand who I am now? Why should I? No one else tries to understand me. I was alone for so long, until I met my big brother. And him.
Your big brother?
Yes. Frank Yeager.
What?
He was a young soldier when he picked me up near the Zambezi River. I was half dead from starvation, and he shared his rations with me. Yes. Frank Yeager. The man who you destroyed was my brother and my only family.
No. Gray Fox.
We survived that hell together, Frank and I. He protected me. He is everything to me. The only proof I have of my existence. Of my existence as an individual.
And he brought you back to America?
No.
Hey, Fishy, what's going on? Welcome, Ohio.
Who's he? You mean...
How's your Elden Ring playthrough going? Did you get Millennia?
He brought us to this land of freedom. This America. But then he and my brother went back to continue the war. And that's when it happened. You killed my benefactor and sent my brother home a cripple. I vowed revenge and joined Foxhound. I knew it was my best chance to meet you, and I prayed for the day that I would.
So, were your prayers answered?
Yes. I waited 2 long years.
To kill me? Is that all you cared about?
Ohio, just waking up,
That's right.
getting ready for workout. Right
2
on.
years. You were all I thought about for 2 long years. Like some kind of twisted obsession.
Do you still
Lurking?
hate me?
Thanks for the lurk.
Not exactly.
Have a good workout.
I was partly wrong about you.
What about Liquid and the others?
I'll have my revenge on them too.
Naomi, you didn't kill that doctor too, did you? The one that used Gray Fox for his genome experiments.
Dr. Clark? No. That was my brother. Afterward, I covered it up and helped him hide out.
So that ninja, I mean Gray Fox, he's come here to kill me.
I don't think so. I think he just came here to fight you. I wasn't sure before, but now I think I understand. A final battle with you. That's all he lives for. I'm sure of it.
Fox. Naomi, tell me something.
About Foxdie? Foxdie is a type of retrovirus that targets and kills only specific people. First, it infects the macrophages in the victim's body. Foxdie contains smart enzymes, created through protein engineering. They're programmed to respond to specific genetic patterns in the cells.
Those enzymes recognize the target's DNA.
Right. They respond by becoming active and using the macrophages. They begin creating TNF-epsilon.
Huh?
It's a type of cytokine, a peptide which causes cells to die. The TNF-epsilon is carried along the bloodstream to the heart, where they attach to the TNF receptors in the heart cells.
And then they cause a heart attack.
The heart cells suffer a shock and undergo an extreme apoptosis. Then, the victim dies.
Brew!
Apoptosis.
Gotcha. Scared you.
The heart cells
Not while I'm learning about
Scared ya.
apoptosis.
Naomi.
Hey, Sodenbordy, what's going on? Welcome. How you doing?
Must have programmed that thing to kill me too, right? Do I still have time? Naomi, I don't blame you for wanting me dead, but I can't go yet. I still have a job to do.
Listen, Snake. I'm not the one who made the decision to use Fox dye.
Huh? You weren't.
No. You were injected with Fox dye as a part of this operation. I just wanted to let you know that... No. That's not the whole truth.
Huh?
The real thing that I wanted to tell you was, Snake...
Hey! What are you doing?
Snake.
Naomi?
Snake, I can't allow Naomi to make any more unauthorized transmissions.
What?
Naomi's been removed from this operation.
What happened to Naomi? What did she mean when she said that Fox dye was a part of this operation? Colonel, let me talk to her.
I won't. She's under arrest.
Colonel, you double-crossed me.
Snake, there's no time for that. Right now, your job is to stop Metal Gear. Okay, Snake?
Colonel. Oh, great job. Great tumble. Good start. Whoops. I don't mind if I do. Right, where are we in this process? I don't remember. But I do know that I'm on the wrong menu.
PAL code number 3 confirmed. PAL code entry
Hot dog.
complete.
Okay, I was wondering, like, did I do all of them?
Detonation
I couldn't
code
remember.
activated. Ready for launch.
You blew it.
Why?
Tricked again. Everybody's tricking me.
I deactivated it.
Thank you, Snake. Now the detonation code is completed. Nothing can stop Metal Gear now.
Master, what's going on?
You found the key, and even activated the warhead for us too. I really must express my gratitude. Sorry to have involved you in that silly shape memory alloy business.
What are you talking about?
We weren't able to learn the DARPA chief's code. Even with Mantis' psychic powers, he couldn't read his mind. Then Ocelot accidentally killed him during the interrogation. In other words, we weren't able to launch the nuclear device, and we were all getting a little worried. Without the threat of a nuclear strike, our demands would never be met.
What do you mean?
Without the detonation codes, we had to find some other way. That's when I decided you might prove useful, Snake.
What?
Well, for starters, I had Decoy Octopus disguise himself as the DARPA chief. We thought we'd get the info from
Hey,
you.
Silent Shelf, welcome.
there was
Lurking but
Fox
high.
Star.
I'll give a backlog of calendar facts
You
next
mean
time.
you had this
Well, thanks for the
plan from
lurk,
beginning?
and thanks for
Just to
the
get me to input
future
the
calendar
detonation
facts.
code?
You didn't think you made it this far by yourself, did you?
Who the hell are you?
In any case, the launch preparations are complete. Once the world glimpses the power of this weapon, the White House will have no choice but to surrender the Fox dye vaccine to me. Their ace in the hole is useless now.
Ace in the hole?
The Pentagon's plan to use you was already successful in the torture room. Snake,
I wouldn't-
You're the only one who doesn't know. Poor
Ho ho ho, like the text there. I don't
Who
think
are
that's.
you
It wasn't quite a ho ho ho,
I'll
right?
tell you everything you
That little
want
chuckle?
to know. If you come to where I am, that is.
Where are you?
Very close by.
Snake, that's not Master Miller.
Campbell, you're too late.
Master Miller's body was just discovered at his home. He's been dead for at least 3 days. I didn't know because my codec link with Master was cut off. But Mei Ling said his transmission signal was coming from inside the base.
So who is it?
Snake, you've been talking to...
Me, dear brother.
No.
How the...
You've served your purpose?
Okay, wait, what was pulling his hair back? Did he have like a hair tie? I was thinking he was like slicking it back, but the way it just bounced back into just perfect cascading around the ears and either side of the head there. I guess he had a hair tie. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nano machines in the hair? As well? What am I doing? I don't know. This isn't the right button. GameCube. There we go.
Snake, that's bulletproof glass. You can't break it with an ordinary weapon.
Can't you open the security lock here?
I'll try. Just hold on for a minute.
Oh boy. Are we gonna need one of these? And then we're gonna need one of these.
I hacked into security. Snake, I'm opening the door.
That was quick, Otacon. I'm impressed.
Liquid!
Snake, did you like my sunglasses?
So when he took off the sunglasses and dropped his hair back where it needs to be, I guess that's when he took
Why
off his
did you
shirt.
disguise yourself as Master?
All
So I could
pretense is off.
manipulate you more
Now
easily.
time to be my true
You
self.
performed
Strut
quite
around,
well, I must
half
say.
naked.
Although the boys at the Pentagon are probably saying the same thing.
It's gotta be a little cold
What
for
the hell
that
are you
too, right?
talking about?
Following orders blindly with no questions asked, you've lost your warrior's pride and become nothing more than a pawn, Snake.
What?
Stopping the nuclear launch, rescuing the hostages, it was all just a diversion.
A diversion?
The Pentagon only needed you to come into contact with us. That's what killed the ArmsTech president and decoy Octopus.
You don't mean...
That's right. You were sent here to kill us, so they could retrieve Metal Gear undamaged along with bodies of the Genome soldiers. There's shit everywhere! The Pentagon was just using you as a
Hey, Object of
vector to
Power, what's going
spread
on?
Fox
Welcome.
dye.
There's Fox Eye everywhere.
It can't
Damn it.
be. Are you telling me Naomi was working with the Pentagon?
They thought she
There's
was.
double crossing everywhere.
Seems that
Damn
Dr.
it.
Naomi Hunter couldn't be controlled
Tricks
so
on tricks on
easily.
tricks. Poor Snake.
We've got a spy working in the Pentagon. He reported that Dr. Hunter altered Fox Dye's program just before the operation, but no one knows how or why.
I wonder. Maybe they arrested her so they could find out the answer to that.
No doubt. But I had no idea she was motivated by such petty revenge. We still don't know what changes she made to Fox Dye's program.
Gotta say, Liquid,
Oh, well,
looking good, as
doesn't
always.
matter.
Looking hot.
I've
That
already
tattoo,
added the Fox Dye vaccine to my
absolute
list
dog
of
shit.
White House demands.
There's a vaccine.
There
Looks
must
real bad.
be, but that woman is the only one who really knows. Anyway, it might prove to be unnecessary.
L'Oreal, because you're Liquid. Because Snake's worth it too.
Why's that?
You were successful in coming into contact with all of us, so we must have all been exposed to the virus.
It's perfect, right? Look at how feathered it
It's true
is,
that
and then
the
he's got
Armstead
like,
president
how does he
and
do that,
Decoy
right? He's got these like
Octopus were
little
killed by Fox
side
Dye.
feathered, like it tapers in, and just like holds the back in place.
But Ocelot,
It's gorgeous.
myself, and you, the carrier, were apparently unaffected.
A bug in the virus's programming?
Could be. In any case, if it doesn't kill you, then I'm not worried either. After all,
And it's got to be because
our
like he's
genetic
changed his
code
hair
is
multiple times
identical.
today. He kept like posing as Master Miller and having to pull it back, and then every time it drops back into place, it's still perfect. What product is he using? I gotta know. Give me some of that.
Yes, twins. But we're not ordinary twins. We're twins linked by cursed genes.
Cursed.
Les
genes.
enfants terribles. You're fine. You got all of the old man's dominant genes. I got all the flawed, recessive genes. Everything was done so that you would be the greatest of his
That hair is
children.
the recessive gene?
The only reason I exist
Give me the
is
recessive.
so they could create you.
So you're saying I'm the dominant one?
That's right. I'm just the leftovers of what they used to make you. Can you understand what it's like to know that you're garbage since the day you were born? But I'm the one Father chose.
So that's why you're so obsessed with Big Boss. Some warped kind of love.
Ha! Love? It's hate. His choosing me knowingly to be the inferior one? For this, I want revenge. You don't even
Lally
understand
L'Oreal.
this. You who could kill your own real father. You stole my chance for revenge.
Better TM that.
Now I'll finish the work that father began. I will
Lock that down. It's
surpass
good.
him. I will destroy him.
You're just like Naomi.
Well, I'm not like you.
How many beauty products can we launch a Konami line, a Metal Gear line of
I'm
beauty
proud of
products?
The destiny that is
The Lally
encoded
L'Oreal
into
is very
my
good.
very genes.
Maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe it's
You
Meiling.
missed your
Meiling.
last
Maybelline. There's something there,
chance.
right?
You'll regret that forever.
Needs to be workshopped a little bit, but potential.
Snake, come, kneel down and sacrifice yourself.
I think that's the extent of my knowledge of beauty products,
Consider it an honor,
like companies.
a gift from your brother. Now, you shall bear witness to the demon weapon that will drag the world into the 21st century.
I love that we were still like Snake was still holding the SOCOM, aiming at this thing. We can probably go ahead and lower that. We're gonna need to rethink our. Yeah, you can holster that thing. It's not gonna be useful against the current enemy. Here we go. How many flips? Get your votes in now. Get your predictions in now. A single tumble? We must be saving it for after wrecking this shit. The Sons of Liberty next? It sure is.
It's moving.
Finally moving forward.
But how do I stop it?
Number 2 and number 3. No? What? What? GameCube. What the hell? Oh, no, right. Nope. Okay. Oh, you know what I'm doing? I'm not trying to do that. Oh my god. What a mess. Okay. It's not gonna work, right? That ain't gonna work. Or is it? Whoa! Nothing? Nothing. Oh, too late. Oh. What am I looking at? Oh, oh. Looking at my death. Did you mean the band Stinger? Because that's what I'm using. Is that the... I'll wait. I think that's what you meant. Maybe? Because I'm fine not using the Nikita. I never have. If you can't use the Stinger, what do you hit it with? Alright. We're gonna find out. Huh. Can I don't know that you can, do you have to use that? Time to get creative. Let's find out. Because this is, like, I have to hit it here, right? Well, the thing is... Alright. We're gonna maybe experiment for 5 minutes. Tips and tricks welcome. That's a calculator. Okay. 5 minutes with no stinger, right? I was just thinking, like, this is very easy in this game. It also might be helped by the fact that I just did this last week, or whenever it was, in the original game. But, like, the ability to roll really, like, lengthens the window that you can use to attack. But, let's start with one of these. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Unless you just go prone. I don't know. I don't think that's gonna, right? I think you gotta use... I think you have to, right? Oh boy. Is there any other way you can do this? I finished RE4 Remake today. Had you not finished it until now? RE2 Remake is by far the best remake, and I think Village is my favorite in the series at this point. I think I agree with all those takes. I think I'm with you on... I mean, I don't know if, like, Village is top tier for me. It would be... Yeah, that's a hard one to... Because, like, I love the original game. I really do. It's obviously dated, but Village is up there. What's 12 times 7? Oh no. 84? 8, what? Wait. Yeah? I've only ever played OG4 on the PS2 and 5 on PC. For Resident Evil, you've only played 4 and 5. OG Remake was also fantastic with the Crimson Heads. Yeah, I think that's one of the best remakes of any game ever. I don't know what to do here without being able to use the Stinger. You can't, like, hit the legs, right? That's not gonna do anything. You gotta hit it. Whoa. That's not gonna do anything. Awesome. I think I just have to survive for 5 minutes until I can use Stinger again. I think that's what I gotta do. I don't think there's any other way I can attack it. Unless anyone has any knowledge on that, feel free to share. Otherwise, I'm just gonna do my best to hang out. But yeah, honestly, like, Capcom has not missed with those remakes, right? 3 was less good, but I mean, less good than a masterpiece is still pretty damn fun. You have to use Stinger, and originally you can use PSG-1 on Liquid, but not on this one. No kidding. Okay. The Sodenbody banned use of the Stinger. So, there's like a 5-minute timer on the ban. So I just gotta tumble around. Which is easy. This is so much, like... Truly, some of these battles are trivialized to such a degree just by being able to, like, move more fluidly and roll around, right? Like, I would have died by now doing any of this. Hey, Frederick, good morning. Welcome in. Just trying to... I've been trying to fight Metal Gear Rex without the use of the Stinger. Apparently, it cannot be done. It's much easier than I remember the original one. Yeah, it definitely is, because I just played it, and it gave me some trouble. Just, I feel like I'm moving so much faster, I can roll, and then, yeah. Like, I would have never gotten away from those. I'm also a fan of the original PS version. Yeah, that's, like, my favorite one. I'm with you. I do like Biohazard Village a lot, though. I'm very excited to see the next one in the series. I can't wait. I'm also way behind on some of the DLC. I haven't played the Ada Wong DLC. I never played the DLC for Village either. Oh, alright. Timer's up. That was fun. I learned something new by way of the ban, which I often do. In this case, just learned that there's only one way. There's only one way. Come on. I think probably I just gotta make my way over to you. Did I successfully... You don't even know where I am, do you? Look at this big dumb doofus. You don't even know. Come to me. Okay. Still watching Chronological MCU in part 8 of 40. I imagine that's going to be a message with just an update on part whatever out of 40. Imagine for quite a while, right? I'm still watching the MCU. That's going to take a while, I would imagine. The only problem I had with The Village is it was full price and 4 hours long. I don't remember how long it took me to get through it. But, yeah, I guess it was on the shorter side, right? But it was a game that, like, I played it and immediately wanted to replay. I didn't, but I wanted to. So that's something. How'd you get through Village in 4 hours? I think I got through it in 8 on my first go. I would imagine the second playthrough goes pretty quick, right?
Get away!
Especially if you have like full arsenal and
Gray Fox.
I mean you know what you're doing.
A name from long ago. It sounds better than Deep Throat. So it is you. You look terrible, Snake. You haven't aged well.
I'll send you back to hell!
Hell yeah. Gray Fox played Steamroller a lot as a kid. Did you see that expert just... I don't even know what to call it. Just a lateral roll? That was an expert maneuver. He's been doing that for a long time.
Fox, why? What do you want from me? I'm a prisoner of death.
So extra.
You can free
The whole
me.
game is.
Fox,
But
stay
with
out of
him,
this. What
I
about
think it's
Naomi?
appropriate.
She's
Some of them are
hell-bent on
just
taking
like
revenge for
ridiculously
you.
goofy, but
Naomi, you're the only one who can stop her. No, I can't. Why? Because I'm the one who killed her parents. I was young then, and couldn't bring myself to kill her too. Oh, I felt so bad that I decided to take her with me. I raised her.
I've actually been really enjoying the edit the last couple parts. Just got done with Avengers 1. Tons of scenes from later shows and movies interspersed throughout, and now it's mostly Iron Man 3.
Me as her brother.
I think that would really be a lot of fun. I would like to do it.
Outwardly, we may have seemed like
I think I would want to see everything in the edit before, like the original way, before I would see it that way. And with some of those shows, I've never seen them, the Marvel shows.
Tell her for me. Tell her that I was the one who did it.
We weren't very well hidden. Seeing that from his perspective,
We're just about out of time. Here's a final present from Deep
surprised it
Throat.
took him so long.
I'll stop it from moving.
Here we go. Nice, nice, nice. What's the cartwheel counter? I don't know. I can't even keep track. What's the over-under on backflips? What's everyone got? Hell yeah. Ooh. I mean, in retrospect, Gray Fox, like, flipping back out in front of it, maybe not the best move. I know there's a lot going on, it's probably hard to keep track, and you're all disoriented because you just trolled around like 38 times, but I guess hindsight's 20/20, right?
We use Royal Harriers.
It really feels like a series rather than movies, and it really ties stuff together.
How strong is that exoskeleton
I would
of
imagine so.
yours? Snake, are you just going to sit by and watch him die?
Neo has nothing on this guy. Nothing. Oh, never mind. Too bad the emote ain't Rex win. Ooh, that would be good. I changed that emote also. I had broke it up. We got an emote stable overhaul. There's a lot of new additions. I think there's like 5 new ones in there. So y'all have fun.
He destroyed the radome.
40 minutes of setup at the start was rough. Getting the lore from every Thor movie, the Eternals, etc., one after another wasn't very exciting.
Impressive.
There's that
You
Jacobson.
are indeed worthy of the codename Fox. But now you're finished.
Now, fire the stinger!
Fox, Can you really shoot? You'll kill him too!
I can't do it. No.
Now, in front of you, I can finally die. After Zanzibar land, I was taken from the battle, neither truly alive nor truly dead.
I keep meaning to check. I felt like Zanzibar Land in the original Metal Gears became Zanzibar in Metal Gear Solid, but then it's back to Zanzibar Land in this one. And I keep forgetting to check like my Metal Gear Solid VODs to see like, was that the case? Did I misremember that? Because I thought they retconned it to Zanzibar.
Die! Fox! Snake, we're not tools of the government or anyone else.
Well, we did talk about it a few times when you played Metal Gear Solid 1. That's what I keep thinking. Like, didn't they change it to Zanzibar? But now we're back to Zanzibar Land?
Good at, but at least
They did, yeah. So that's like, that's what keeps giving me pause. Like, this is a couple years after, so they went back.
Snake,
Why?
farewell.
Oh, jeez. We got a little just extra, like, slide the foot from side to side to really just mush him into the ground. I think that's new, right? Ooh!
The battle is
Just-
decided.
Oh my god. Look at that. Okay, I think it's definitive.
You see, you can't protect anyone. Not even yourself.
David Hayter paid for the voices to be re-recorded. They all got drunk in a log cabin, hence the quality. I didn't know about any of that, actually. I was about to say about the drunk part, but I didn't know he paid for that. I didn't know about getting drunk part. Am I gonna get to use it? Wait, no. We could have had something here. In fact, we still can. Let's pick it up before the battle with Liquid and do this Metal Gear Solid 2 style. Yeah? Let's do it with swords.
There you are.
Uh-oh. Oh, I'm too... Am I... Yeah, I'm not getting that. I gotta back off. Oh, never mind. Pull up. Let's get it. Yeah, so like those are kind of a joke now, right? I can just roll away. Whoop. GameCube. Oh, I might have held on too long. Definitely, now I have. Which, fine. No. Yeah, you know, why even try? Just, I can just stand here and eat it. If I remember correctly, they had to be to re-record. I know maybe it was you. Someone did bring that up, right? Like where they recorded the original, they had like traffic sounds and stuff in the background, and when they brought up the audio quality. Oh, you just wrote about that. Yeah. So I knew that they had to do it. I just didn't know about the log cabin and who paid for it and all that. On GameCube because of higher quality audio. Right. Twin Snakes. Why even try? Put that on the back of the box. I would love that to be a blurb, you know, you just like turn over and you have like the little one line, like excerpts from reviews from gaming magazines at the time, like EGM, 10 out of 10, Game Pro, best remake ever made, Lejeune Bug, why even try? They made everything real fucking easy. You'll have a great time.
Sleeping late as usual, eh, Snake?
Liquid, you're still alive.
I won't die. As long as you still live.
Snake, get that sword.
Dad, it looks like
Let's
your
do this with
revolution
swords.
was a failure.
Just
Playing
because
Stellaris,
you
my empire uses
destroy
one of the
Metal Gear
human
doesn't
nameless, and the
mean
planet just
I'm
got
done
Zanzibar as a
fighting.
randomized name. Well,
Fighting?
it's just out there in the ether
What are
right
you really after?
today.
The restoration of the
It's
era
back up for
when warriors
grabs.
such as us
There's
lived
one
as we
more
should.
Zanzibar out there ready to be
That was
used since
Big Boss's
this game
fantasy.
abandoned it in
was
favor of
his
Zanzibar
dying
land.
wish. When he was young during the Cold War, the world needed men like us. We were valued then. We were desired. But things are different now. With all the liars and hypocrites running the world, war isn't what it used to be. We're losing our place in a world that no longer needs us. A world that now spurns our very existence. You should know that as well as I do. After I launch this weapon and get our $1 billion, we'll be able to bring chaos and honor back to this world.
Yeah, we didn't have
gone
liars and
soft.
hypocrites running the world back in the day. No, sir.
Conflict shall breed conflict.
It's a new phenomenon.
New hatreds will arise, and our own biosphere shall steadily expand.
But as long as there are people, there will always be war.
But the problem is balance. Father knew what type of a balance was best.
Is that the only reason?
Isn't that reason enough for warriors such as us?
I don't want that kind of world.
Ha! You lie. So why are you here then? Why do you continue to follow your orders while your superiors betray you? Why did you come here? Well, I'll tell you then. You enjoy all the killing, that's why.
What?
Are you denying it? Haven't you already killed most of my comrades?
That was...
I watched your face as you delivered the coup de grace. Oh, it reflected such vitality.
You're wrong.
There is a killer inside you. You don't have to deny it. We were created to be that way.
Created?
Les enfants terribles. The terrible children. That's what the project was called. It started in the 1970s. Their plan was to artificially create the most powerful soldier possible. The person that they chose as the model was a man known then as the greatest living soldier in the world.
Big Boss.
But Father was wounded in combat and already in a coma when they brought him in. So they created us from his cells, with a combination of 20th century analog cloning and the super baby method.
Super baby method.
I know you all educated me.
They fertilized
It's a real
an egg
thing,
with
but
one of
I
Father's
just can't.
cells, and then
It's still
let it divide into 8 clone
sounds too
babies.
goofy.
Then they transferred the clones to someone's uterus
So
and later
goofy.
intentionally aborted
Super baby
6
method.
of the fetuses to encourage strong fetal growth. You and I were originally octuplets.
Octuplets?
Yes. The other 6 of our brothers were sacrificed to make us. We were accomplices in murder before the day.
Ah, good.
So, it was you and I, 2 fertilized eggs with exactly the same DNA. But they weren't finished yet. They used me as a guinea pig to create a phenotype in which all of the dominant genes were expressed to create you. I got all the recessive genes. You took everything from me before
You're really
I
caught up
was
because
even
you gave
born.
this same grievance
But
before we started.
You and I aren't his only children.
What?
Lots
The
of names sound dumb when you think about it,
genome
like
soldiers.
Megabyte,
They too are
Supermassive.
his
What are we,
progeny,
children?
carrying on his genetic legacy. But unlike us, they carry it digitally. With the completion
Yeah,
of
I
the
don't know.
Human
What is it?
Genome Project
Why is it
in the
Super
last
Baby that's really
century,
setting me off?
The mysteries of humanity were laid bare. Thanks to Father's DNA, they were able to identify more than 60 soldier genes responsible for everything from strategic thinking to the proverbial killer instinct. Those soldier genes were transplanted.
Maybe it's like everything
using
else has like a
gene
cool,
therapy
like slick
into
name,
the
right? Like
members
Genome
of the next
Soldiers, right?
generation special
The
forces.
Les Enfants Terribles,
That's
you
how
know?
they
And then it's just
became
like, and
the
Super Baby.
Genome Soldiers.
Because it's new to you, Super Baby is objectively funny.
That's
Yeah, it is, right?
The genome
It is.
soldiers that you've been killing right and left.
You expect like
are
something
our
else, like I don't know,
brothers
like
with the same
heightened
genes as
ability,
The Genome Soldiers.
fetal growth manipulation, you know, and then just like has like an acronym or something, or just something with like
Artificially
scientific
produced from
terms, or
father's
just, but
genetic
it,
pattern.
you know.
They are our
So there's a
blood
lot of stuff that you don't
brothers,
find funny because
and
you're
they were
familiar with it
born of
already.
Many an ultimate
Yeah.
sacrifice.
Sacrifices.
Some of them are just like, sometimes reality is stranger than fiction, and you know, like in like the real world, like, you know, we like America had that, you know, literally called Star War
1991,
program,
the
and
Gulf War. The military secretly injected soldiers with the soldier genes. The Gulf
Isn't it called
War
CRISPR? CRISPR is
syndrome
another
that
thing.
Hundreds of thousands of returning
that's
soldiers
just for,
complained
yeah,
about
because that is
was
like
a
manipulating
side
genes.
effect
I don't
of
really
it.
know enough about any of this stuff to really comment.
Everyone knows that the Gulf War syndrome was caused by exposure to pesticides and radiation from depleted uranium rounds.
That was just a cover story.
Clustered regularly
issued by
interspace
the
short palindromic
Pentagon.
repeats.
First, they
Right?
tried
Like that
to
kind of
say it
thing.
was post-traumatic
But no, Super
stress
Baby.
disorder, then chemical, biological weapons. The poison gas detection units.
Oh, to me, clicking away kind of fucked that
anti-sarin
up.
Injections were all just to cover up the secret experiments.
So
Or
the
no, it's
so-called
just
Gulf babies that have been reported by Gulf War veterans are
Yes, they
Okay.
too are our brothers and sisters.
so the Genome Soldiers mean that the experiments were a success?
Success? Don't be a fool. They're a complete failure. We're on the verge of extinction.
What?
you're on
Have
the
you
verge of
ever heard
extinction.
the asymmetry theory? Nature tends to favor asymmetry.
Why are they shirtless?
Those species which have gone extinct all show
It's a very good
signs of
question.
symmetry.
I had the theory
The
that
genome soldiers suffer
because
from
Liquid
the
was
same
fully
problem.
dressed until
Signs of
we got the
symmetry.
reveal that Master
So
Miller.
do
Also,
I,
welcome. I'm sorry,
as
welcome
do
in.
you.
Good to see you. How you doing? He was fully clothed in every cutscene, and then we got the codec call from Master Miller where he like whipped off his sunglasses and brought out his flowing locks. Like, I'm actually Liquid Snake. And then the next time we see Liquid, he doesn't have a shirt on. So in the process of taking off the Master Miller disguise, he also took off his shirt.
Big Boss's DNA so you can save your family?
Why?
It's very touching.
In nature,
They're half naked because they're about to
family
fistfight on top of a
members
mech.
don't
Duh.
mate with each other, and yet they help each other to survive. Do you know why?
Yeah, where did Snake's shirt go? What happened there?
Because it increases the chances that shared genes
Did
will be
Liquid pull it
transmitted
off
to future generations.
as like a brother bully move?
Altruism among blood relatives is a response
Why are
to
you hitting yourself?
natural
Why are you hitting
selection.
yourself? Why are you undressing
That we
yourself? Why are
will
you
help
undressing
our
yourself?
blood relatives
Liquid ate it.
is inscribed in our very genes.
Do you fistfight on top of mechs fully clothed? Well, that's a very good
You're
point. There's no
telling
other way to
me
do it.
That your genes are ordering you to save the Genome Soldiers?
Why stop there?
You can't fight
Let's go
for
fully
the
nude.
genes.
What's the movie with the really good nude
All living
battle
things are
scene?
born
Eastern
for the sole
Promises?
purpose of
With Viggo
passing on
Mortensen?
their parents' genes. That's
They're in like
why
a spa
I
or something,
follow
right?
what my
Y'all seen that
genes
movie?
tell me. And then
Can be done.
I'm going to go beyond.
NPM, welcome in. Good to see
in
you.
order to break the curse
This is when you realize Johnny Sasaki is the real son of Big Boss in all of this.
and to do that.
Well, the fact that they are brothers is what's stopping them from undressing fully. Yeah, that's true. It does get weird.
Look behind you.
Meryl?
Even if they went fully nude, right? Like, Snake's got to keep the bandana on for sure.
Is she alive?
So they get like one. What Liquid keeps the dog
I'm not
tags,
sure.
and that's it.
She was alive a few hours ago.
It's a balancing act, yeah.
Poor
Straight into her
girl
butt.
kept
First, of
calling
course.
your name.
You know?
Meryl,
Nothing new.
Stupid woman. Falling in love with a man who doesn't even have a name.
I have a name.
No. We have no past, no future. If we did, our fate is nothing. But
How
what
else
is
are we supposed to
determined in
know
the
she
genes
is?
we inherited from our father.
Let
It
Meryl
is
go.
the way we've gotten to know her
As soon
best
as
thus
we
far, is it
finished
not?
Our business, we're almost out of time.
You're talking about Fox Die.
No. It seems now that the Pentagon knows that Metal Gear is destroyed. They've arrived at a decision. They won't even need a BDA. If you want the details, why don't you ask your precious Colonel Campbell?
I'll sit here and wait. And listen to half of a 3-minute long codec
Can
call.
you hear me?
Yes, I'm listening.
What is the Pentagon trying to do? Colonel, answer me.
The Secretary of Defense has taken over active control of this operation. He's on his way there by AWACS.
What for?
To bomb the place.
What?
Not only that, B-2 bombers just lifted off from Galena Air Force Base. They're carrying B-6113 surface-piercing tactical nuclear bombs.
What? Metal Gear is destroyed. Tell the Secretary of Defense.
The Secretary of Defense heard that Naomi double-crossed us, and he's worried about Fox Die. Now that there's no more danger of a nuclear strike from Metal Gear, he's going to do whatever's necessary to cover up the truth of what really happened here.
He's going to drop a nuclear bomb to vaporize all the evidence, along with anyone who knows anything.
Don't worry, Snake. I'll stop the nuclear strike.
How?
I may be only a figurehead here, but I'm still officially in command of this mission. If I issue an order to delay the strike, it'll confuse the chain of command and at least buy you some time. It'll give you a chance to escape.
But Colonel, if you do that...
It's okay, Snake. The truth is, Foxhound was already the subject of an undercover investigation. Meryl was transferred to this base just before the terrorist attack as a way of manipulating me.
Those bastards.
I'm sorry. They forced me to cooperate in exchange for her life. You'd better get out of there, Snake.
Are you sure? It'll be bad for you.
Don't worry. It's the least I can do for you after all the lies.
Colonel.
I'm ordering them to cancel the bombing run. After that, there's no turning back. Huh? What are you doing?
Snake!
Mei Ling, what happened to the Colonel?
I don't believe it!
What happened?
Snake, the Colonel!
Roy Campbell has been relieved of duty. This is the Secretary of Defense, Jim Hausman.
Put the Colonel back on.
He's been placed under arrest for leaking top-secret information and for the crime of high treason.
Ridiculous.
Yes, he is a ridiculous man. He truly believed that
If
he was
you
in command of this
dye that
operation.
beard,
You
put like
bastard.
a, what is it, stovepipe
There
hat?
won't be a speck of evidence
On top.
left. I'm sure
Hausman
the
is, Abraham
President
Lincoln,
would
right?
want the same thing.
The President ordered this?
The President is a busy man. I have complete authority here.
How do you plan on explaining a nuclear
Maybe that's part of it.
attack on Alaska
They pulled
to the
Lincoln's genes out too. They've been
Don't
experimenting
worry.
with those.
We've prepared a convincing cover story. We'll simply say that
It's
the
the super
terrorists
politician method.
exploded a nuclear device.
Damn it! You'll be murdering everyone here. The scientists, the Genome Army, everyone.
Donald, the DARPA chief, is already dead.
So you didn't mean to kill the DARPA chief after all.
He was my friend.
And you could care less about what happens to everybody else, huh?
Well, if you give me the optic disc, I might consider saving them.
What are you talking about?
Metal Gear's test data. Donald was supposed to bring it back.
I don't have it.
I see. Oh well, that's okay. You two are an embarrassment from the 1970s. Our country's dirty little secret. You can't be allowed to live. You're just the lingering ghosts of a system that is no more. Well, do try to get along in the time you have left before the bomb.
Oh, there's no way out for us. Let's finish this before the airstrike.
Or wait, is Liquid still able to listen in on some of the stuff? Because he has the Master Miller line open. Did anybody cut that off when he revealed himself? Maybe he's able to listen to everything, right?
She'll make a beautiful sacrifice for our final battle.
He probably has a codec. But I mean, he wouldn't have necessarily had the frequency. Liquid wouldn't, but Master Miller did, right?
This will be the time limit for our final battle. When death comes for this girl, this nuclear module shall vanish from this world as well. If you win,
one thing you just have to accept about Metal Gear is that radio and codec works how it needs to in every scene. Sometimes, yeah, I know.
You can enjoy one brief moment of love.
Sometimes people can overhear. I feel like early Family Guy, there was like a joke in one of the episodes like, so can people like understand the baby or not? And it's kind of like that, right? It's like, so are we all hearing this or what?
At this height, it'll kill even
Adds in 2 minutes and 42 seconds, so we gotta kick the shit out of Liquid before then. That's the true timer, not the timer you're about to see on screen. Only Brian can understand Stewie. Is that how it actually is? Oh, that's not a... That's the punch button. Great. Actually, it almost lines up with the ad break almost perfectly. How about a tumble? Ooh, this is maybe dangerous. Maybe ineffective. Shit. Uh-oh. Oh. Well. Okay. It's my first tumble. It's my first tumble on top of the mech. I never could do that before. And I probably should never do it again. Okay. Oh, now how do I... Right. GameCube.
Hurry! It's
Liquid, are you kidding? Are you even trying? Okay, you are. Now you try. I just had to, like, taunt you a little bit, right? Just some friendly, brotherly taunting. Uh-oh. Yeah. Do I have any? I don't. I need to watch it. Alright, I think we gotta snooze the ads. Oh. Okay. 5 minutes. Not now. Oh! Shit. I don't know what made that so easy, because I wasn't even using, like, new mechanics. And I remember that fight gave me some trouble. I don't know. I seriously question some of the camera angle changes in this game. Yeah. There are some choices. Love the laser part, where they put it right behind Snake. Better controls, I guess. Yeah. No, yeah. I was thinking, like, I did have the, you know, the DualShock, like the analog sticks, but it does feel better overall. I feel like Liquid was just, like, his little wind-up for the charge was much easier to avoid. He's moving a little more slowly, but I don't know. Same thing with, like, the torture segment, right? Like, that was so easy. It's because I hacked it, that's right. Emissary's on to me. I don't mean the bindings or whatever, I mean how it feels to control. Oh, yeah, I know. I was just thinking, like, right, because I did have analog stick movement, but it feels so much better in this one. So, yeah.
Snake!
Might just be more precise. There he is with that stance again. Yeah, it definitely is more, yeah, precise.
Meryl. Meryl.
I really wish I could just, I would love a, like a 1.5 snake. 1.5 twin snake. Snake and a half?
Snake?
I don't know. Just like, make it feel this good, but don't give me any of the other bullshit.
Snake, you're alive.
Just bring that into the original. I don't even want it to look like this. I want it to look like the original PS1 game. But just feel like this.
Are you okay? Is that all you can say?
Meryl, you must have been terrible.
Some might even say, terrible. It must have been truly
It wasn't
terrible.
that bad.
Liquid's rubbing off on me.
I didn't give in to the
It's like I just got back from a
torture.
study abroad.
Torture?
And things even worse than that. I was fighting too.
Acting as if he is much buffer than he is.
Just like
You're a strong woman.
Fighting them made me feel closer to you. I felt like you were there with me. It gave me the
Ads are
strength
back.
to go on,
Minute and a half.
but I was scared.
I'm sorry.
Don't say that. But it made me realize something. During all the pain and shame, there was one thing I was sure of. A single hope that I held on to. And that hope kept me alive. Snake, I wanted to see you again.
Meryl.
Whoa, this is new, right? Oh, man.
That's my Kodak.
Is that a codec in your pocket, or are you just excited about what's going on in this scene? All right. I'm going to pause it right here, because ads are kicking off in 10 seconds. I'll take like a break. Take like a break? Take a break. It'll be just a break. Like a minute. And I'll be right back. And, yeah. See y'all then. Thanks everybody for hanging around.
Snake, it's me. It looks like you stopped Rex.
Otacon, good news. Meryl's okay.
All right. You saved her, man. Good job.
I got some bad news, too. We're about to be bombed.
Oh, boy. I guess we're considered expendable.
Is there a way
But I
out
have
here?
some more
way
good
out?
news. I almost got a kiss.
Yeah. You can take
Got to
the
sandwich
loading
these
tunnel
things.
to the surface.
Good news, bad news,
There's a
bad news,
parking
and then back to
garage
good news,
next
right?
to you. The tunnel leads from there to the surface.
The door in front?
No, it's a small entrance to the west of that door.
How about the security?
I just unlocked it. Who do you think you're talking to? I'll take care of security along your escape route, too.
What are you going to do?
Me? I'll stay here.
Are you crazy?
I need a little more time to take care of your escape route.
But
unlocking the security doors is difficult work. Only I can do it.
Otacon.
Don't worry. I'm staying here. It's my own decision.
Otacon, this is a hardened shelter.
Unless
but
he's
they're gonna
driving.
Use a surface-piercing nuclear bomb. It won't hold.
I'm through regretting the past.
Then no one can do it.
Life isn't all about loss, you know? Snake, I'm a complete person now. I've found a reason to live.
Good. Don't die on me.
Same to you. Take care of Meryl, okay?
Sounds like somebody finally changed out of their pee-pee
Okay,
pants.
I gotta go. I promise I'll do something about your escape route.
Thanks.
Thanks. Oh, that sounds nice.
I believe in you.
Thanks, Snake.
Let's get the hell out of here.
What about him? Where is Otacon?
He's fighting right now. With his old self. To be the man he wants to be.
He's fighting for us too?
Yeah, and I don't want it to be in vain.
Me too.
How about we finish what we started in the previous scene? Or just hold hands. Yeah, let's like ease into it, right? We're still at the holding hands stage. This is new. And now we're back. Yeah? Will they or won't they?
Snake.
Will they or won't they?
Meryl.
Interrupted again.
It started.
I must be heavy.
Looks like we're not gonna have a love scene after all.
Turns and looks at
Looks
camera.
that way. Too bad.
Let's get out of here.
Snake, it's freezing outside. You need some clothes.
I do love this sort of like dumbfounded, open, like sort of flapping jaw, like, as he looks at his own biceps. I am missing my shirt.
There's
When
my
did that
sneaking
happen?
suit.
Why did that happen? Who did that
Hurry up.
happen? Who did this to me? I have no recall.
Hurry!
Butt shot, crotch shot, butt shot, head shot, full shot. We're ready.
Looking good, Snake. Hurry!
Oh man.
Let me drive. Damn, Buster Balin's camera.
You blew it. What do I,
No key.
nothing. Oh wait, Yeah.
All right, keys.
Uh-oh.
Snake, it's locked. Get in.
But I'm bowling.
Snake, hurry. Get in. Fire that machine gun to the better.
Whoa.
It's a checkpoint, Snake.
Here they come!
You'll never make it. Snake, clear
Yeah, I'm
the path.
not a great start.
Checkpoint, Snake.
Here they come!
You'll never make it. Snake, clear the path. You did it, Snake.
I did it. Now it's just liquid, right?
Not yet, Snake! It's not over yet! Liquid!
Look, Snake, daylight.
Liquid. So hot right now. You're crushing this. I feel like that seems shorter than it was in the original game. Am I wrong? Is it exactly the same? Did we convert some of it into a cutscene here? I think you just hit more. Hell yeah. That's about as long as you just didn't die. That does add to the time a little bit. Last backflip. How many times is the vehicle to flip? Oh, a little disappointing there. I wanted more flips on the vehicle. I feel like a missed opportunity.
Meryl, are you okay?
She's fine. Look at her, like, look at her just running around. She got shot. How many times did Sniper Wolf get her? 3 times, right? Definitely 1 in the leg. I thought there was 2 in the leg, but maybe not. Hell of a bandage she has on there.
Snake!
Liquid, your eyeliner is running. Who's gonna tell him? It was twice, once in the leg and one in the arm. She drew a gun. Okay, I thought she got hit more than that, but I guess I'm misremembering.
Die.
Even then. What a champ. Standing there, look, just even standing. I'm very impressed. I like the original cutscene better. A bit lame that they're just standing and watching. Yeah, I don't care for this. Oh, Jesus Christ. Again, like sometimes it's fun to be just a little extra, right? Throw some flips in, do some just wild ass stunts. It's 2002. We all saw The Matrix and started making games.
He's dead.
Like, it influenced what we wanted to do in our cutscenes. I get it. But then the Sniper Wolf was another one. Like, oh man, that was just like totally ruined. Like, sometimes it needs to be understated.
What happened to the air raid?
But none of this. They just, it lost all the grace and atmosphere. It just leached out, converted into just shenanigans. He should have done flips as he was dying. He should have flipped off the cliff.
Can you hear me?
Colonel.
Are you okay?
Colonel.
I actually love these cheesy cutscenes. I wish someone would make a mod that puts them in the original game.
Early retirement.
I have to say,
Arrested.
I was able to get into
I have no
contact
desire to
with
ever
the
play this
president.
version again. I think if I get the itch to
training exercise
replay Metal Gear Solid,
It
I'll
was
be
all
going back
the
to
Secretary
PS1.
of Defense
It was
acting
fun.
alone.
I had a good time. It feels good.
What happened to the air raid and the nuclear strike?
But
The orders were rescinded. The F-117
I've heard it turn around like this is the best remake ever, and I
once again
strongly
I have
disagree, because I
complete
feel like
authority
it,
over this operation.
right? The game is unbalanced now. It trivialized all these encounters, which is fine for me because I suck, but still.
I wonder about
And the
In
atmosphere
any
is all
case,
gone.
the
It's just
danger's
like,
over.
yeah.
Thanks, Snake.
But I get why people like it.
Colonel, you can rest easy.
Who the heck told you that? They should be in
Fine.
jail.
Really?
To be fair, it's someone who
Thank you, Snake.
I raided someone and they speedrun this
I'm
game.
sorry I kept a lot of things from
So
you.
they have a lot of love for it, and I
It's
get it.
okay, Colonel.
And
Snake.
also, if this had been my first Metal Gear Solid experience, maybe I would feel a little
that's
differently,
right.
right? Because I would have
I've got a present
nostalgia for
you.
this version of
There's
it.
a snowmobile close to you. Mei Ling
But,
saw it on the satellite photos.
Yeah,
This
it's
time
the
of
original
year,
for me,
The glaciers are pretty calm.
definitely.
You should be able to ride right out.
Best
of
remake
there.
is Prince of Persia on the Master
I'll bet the
System.
boys
Yeah,
at the DIA and
I've never
the
played those
NSA never
games.
expected you to come home alive.
Me neither. I better not show my face around there.
are you a fan of those
No
old
danger of that.
Prince of Persia games?
You two officially died after your jeep sank into the ocean.
I think it would be the Resident Evil remake for me. I think,
There's
right?
also a
And then Resident Evil
helicopter
2.
waiting for you
We were talking about it
at Fox
earlier.
Islands.
Dr. Hal Emmerich should
Maybe.
be somewhere on the base. I want someone to bring
I think
him in.
Capcom
I
is
understand.
bringing home the
Leave it to me.
gold, silver, and bronze.
Roy,
Original Prince of Persia games are
Are you
fun. I
gonna
played
be
them on
okay?
Mac. Yeah.
Don't worry. I've got an insurance policy. A hard copy of all of Mei Ling's data.
I should check them out. I haven't really
As long
played
as
any of
I've
that
got
series.
you, me, and Mei Ling will
Master
be
System is the
fine.
only version I played of the original, to be
battery on
honest.
These nanomachines will run out soon. They won't be able to follow us.
I never had a
Guess we
Master
won't
System.
Meet again.
Don't worry. I'll pay you a visit sometime.
Really?
I think they're super cool, though. I love how they look.
Roy,
That's a
Just tell me
console
one
design that I
thing.
really enjoy.
What?
about Fox Die.
Meryl will be fine. She wasn't included.
Ninja Dog, what was your first
What about
console?
me?
Was it the Master
The
System?
kill of Liquid.
Naomi said she wants to talk to you face to face about that.
How is she?
Don't worry. Mei Ling's with her right now. I'm switching over to Naomi.
Snake,
Well, we had a
Sweet.
Pong machine.
Naomi.
Oh, nice.
I heard about my brother.
My dad had a Commodore 64. Right on.
Fox. No. Frank wanted to tell you something. He told me to tell you to forget about him and to go on with your own life.
Master System was the first system me and my sisters had for
He said
ourselves.
that?
Cousin had an Amiga.
Yeah. He also said he'll always love you.
I'm really
Naomi,
curious about all
Your
those.
brother just saved you.
Because they
me,
weren't such a
and the whole
thing in
world.
America.
He fought on sheer willpower.
Like all
until the
those,
very end.
like much bigger in like
Maybe.
UK specifically, right?
Maybe now
Like
he's
the
finally
Amigas
found
and
peace.
Spectrum.
My brother was already dying. Ever since he fought with you in Zanzibar.
We got a Master System too, though, and that had
He's
Sonic
like
built
a
in instead of
ghost.
Alex Kidd.
A ghost looking
Right.
for a place to die.
I've maybe seen screenshots of the Master System Sonic. I've never played it. I have to imagine it's much preferred to Alex Kidd. How is the Master System version of Sonic?
When am I going to go?
That's up to you.
What do you mean?
Everybody dies when their time's up.
Yeah, so
Master
when's
System
mine
Sonic
up?
is really good, actually.
It's up to you how you use the time left to you. Live, Snake. That's all I can say to you. Each person is born with their fate written into their own genetic code, inscribed into their genes. But that's not all there is to life. I finally realized that. I told you before, the reason that I was interested in genes and
Another
DNA,
point towards confirming
Because I
Meryl
wanted
is
to know who
real
I was,
badass. Just walking
where I
around,
came
right? 2
from.
gunshot wounds.
I thought
And
that if I
just the
analyzed
vest.
DNA, I could
Just
find
bare
out who
arms
I
out there in the
was,
snowy cold.
who my parents were.
Not even a
And I
shiver.
thought that if
Look
I
at her
knew
go.
that, then I'd know what path
Just
I
toughing
should
it out.
take in life. But I was wrong. I didn't find anything.
You just can't do the spin dash? I prefer the levels and music, though? Really?
Just like with the genome soldiers.
So the levels...
You can input all the genetic information, but that doesn't make them.
Do they just slow it down?
soldiers. The most we can say about DNA
Is it more
that its
like,
genetic information houses a
I
person's
mean, I know it's
strengths
Sonic's a
or
platformer.
destiny.
Does it feel like more of a platformer? Are you like
You
zipping
mustn't allow
past
yourself to be chained to
fewer
fate,
of the level? It's a
to be
different
ruled
game.
by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. Snake, whether you've been
You can outrun the
programmed or not
screen.
isn't important.
Really?
The important thing is that you choose.
I'll have to check it out someday.
And then,
I see like no Sega stuff
don't you think, Snake?
out in the wild in Japan here. I was really surprised by that. Like I
glad
knew
you're
the
safe, too.
the Famicom and the Super Famicom
Until today,
kind of like
I've always looked for a reason. to
own the
live.
marketplace, and Sega was a bigger seller, like
On,
especially like
I'm
in
gonna just
Europe.
live.
But like Genesis was huge in America. Master System not so much. But yeah, I'd like never
Genes
see
exist to
like Mega
pass down
Drive
our
stuff
hopes and dreams for the future
every once
to
in a
our
while.
children.
And then I've never seen anything
Living
Master
is a
System
link to what will come.
out in
All
like
life is tethered to the
retro
future.
shops. But
Learn
then
each
I
other,
say that like Saturn,
teaching
tons of
each
Saturn
new
stuff.
generation.
And
the
then a
world
pretty
can
good
change.
selection of Dreamcast.
I
But the
finally
early Sega
realized
stuff,
the true meaning of life.
not so much.
Thank you, Snake.
Look, I found this.
Let's keep it as a reminder.
Of what? A reminder of a successful mission? Or a reminder of the first time we met?
A reminder we need to finish that kiss.
A reminder of how to live.
Oh, or okay.
Until today, I've lived only for myself.
I think the Master System might
My
have been
survival
a Western version of an
instinct
earlier console from
tells me not
Japan.
to die. That's all the motive I've had in my life.
I've seen the Japanese one,
That's
the
not
variant.
Just you. That's how everyone
I'm trying to remember what
is.
they called it. Maybe it wasn't called the Master System
I
over
only
here.
felt truly alive when I was staring death in the face. I don't know. Maybe it's written in
Right,
my
it's called the
genes.
Mark II, I think. Right? It might be.
What about now?
Mark III? Okay.
What do your genes say about your future now?
Maybe it's time I live for someone else.
Someone else?
Yeah. Someone like you. Maybe that's the real way to live.
So, where to, Snake?
David. My name is David.
David Hayter.
Okay, so where to, Dave?
I think it's time we look for a new path in life.
That path needs to
A new
lead to a coffee shop. so I can work
A
on
new
my
purpose.
screenplay. Because I also do that.
Will we find
Did I
it?
tell you about how I write screenplays
We'll find
in addition to voice acting?
I know we'll find it.
Hey, what are those?
Imagine if Snake just
Caribou.
is just fuming because she called him Dave instead of David.
Symbol of life.
I don't remember giving you
Spring here
permission
soon.
to abbreviate this.
For us too.
Order of operations.
Yeah.
First,
Spring brings new life.
first I hold you while I'm shirtless. Then we almost kiss. Then we hold hands, and
It's time
then
for hope.
you call me
I've lived
Dave?
here a long time, but Alaska has never looked
No,
more
not yet.
beautiful.
We don't know each other well enough.
The sky,
Then we kiss, and then you can call me Dave.
the sea, the caribou, and most of all, you.
It's nice, isn't it? Being alive.
Come on, let's enjoy life.
She is gonna be. A gentleman would have offered her something. She's, again, riding on the back of the snowmobile, just bare armed. The wind's gonna be whipping at both of those unsleeved arms there. I didn't read it aloud because I didn't think I had time. Maybe I did have time. Now I don't. Last time I ran out of time. In January 93, START 2 was signed, and the United States and Russia agreed to reduce the number of deployed strategic nuclear warheads to 3,000 to 3,500 in each nation by the end of the year 2007. Oh, just made it. However, as of 2003, there still exists more than 20,000 nuclear warheads in the world. Just decided to not date her because of that. And that leads into Metal Gear Solid 2. Yeah, I never... What happened to Meryl? Maybe we find out in Metal Gear Solid 4? Don't tell me if so. But I feel like I don't remember anything about Meryl coming up in 2. Master System was really cool. Because it had 3D glasses. I've seen those. Yeah, you can use them for like... Are there certain games that utilize them? Is it Space Harrier? Or am I thinking about how Space Harrier had like the 3DS version that was in 3D, which was pretty cool. And a light gun, and you could get games on these little credit card size things you just slid in the slot. Right, I've seen those, yeah. I wonder what kind of message Kojima was trying to pass with his games. Well, if you're ever wondering, there's a monologue for that, right? But yeah, I just wonder, you know, all the stuff about nuclear weapons at the end of the game. Like, is there a message here? The message must be, war is awesome and Snake is really cool. Yeah? Metal Gear Solid 4 is a definitive end to the Metal Gear saga. I won't say more than that. Okay. Well, I hope we tie up some loose ends. Some loose bandanas, as it were. Anti-war, anti-nuke, love peace, love each other. And probably something about how, I don't know. History doesn't repeat, but it rhymes. A version of that. Like, Metal Gear games, they don't repeat, but they certainly rhyme. They certainly, you're going to play a very similar scenario multiple times if you go through this series. Weird how many anti-nuke games come out of Japan. What's the connection? I couldn't possibly begin to wonder or come up with a reason why, right? Yeah. All humans should die, so caribou are safe from missiles, Kojima. Anti-nuke media in general. Yeah. And then post-Fukushima, too, it's just translated into, like, just an additional nuclear energy as well, right? Just a lot of that now. Nuclear energy, even with the risk of meltdowns, is cleaner and less radioactive than coal. I was aware of that, and I agree.
Fox Die should become activated soon. Right on schedule. Yes, sir. I recovered all of Rex's dummy warhead data. No, there are no other records. They've all been deleted from the base's computer. No, sir. My cover is intact. Nobody knows who I really am. Yes, the DARPA chief knew my identity, but he's been disposed of. Yes, Liquid is dead. The inferior one was the winner after all. That's right. Until the very end, Liquid thought he was the inferior one. Of course, the other one thinks so too. Yes, sir. I agree completely. It takes a
Again, all you had to do was look at that head of hair. I know Snake had good hair too before he cut it, but yes. Liquid's, man, next level. He had the dominant genes.
No, sir. No one knows that you were the third one. Solidus.
Oh, yeah.
What should I do about
That's new.
Yes, sir. I understand. The surveillance will continue. Yes. Thank you. Goodbye, Mr. President.
Okay, so no, like the Mr. President doesn't hit as hard because we have all this other stuff in there. Bat. I got Bat before. Well, I am consistent. If nothing else, I'm consistent. Oh, but yeah, definitely not hard mode for, because I've never played 3 on, so that would be a bad scene. That's gonna be a bad scene on normal. I'm sure of it. While coal produces carbon that we can't really capture, and carbon capture tech, as far as I know, is kind of not real. I don't know too much about it. We're trying to find good carbon capture methods, but so far it doesn't seem that promising. Yet hopefully, 3 is the easiest one. 3 is easy. The melee system is really good. Yeah, we're gonna find out here soon. On to 2. But not right now. I got the bandana. I got a bandana. It's noon. I would like to start 2 today, but I think a lunch break is in order. What's next then? Yeah, I think 2. I think I'm going to hop off here. I got to do a couple things like in the middle of the afternoon here. Among them, eat lunch, and then lunch is smart. Sometimes I blow past it, and then I regret it on the other end because I don't feel so well. Thank you for streaming. Yeah, by the time I come back, you might be snoozing. Anyone who's not snoozing, I think I'll be back in a couple hours. Maybe like, I don't know, 2 p.m. my time, like 2 hours from now. And start Metal Gear Solid 2, I think, is the plan. I had a goal to get to 3 by the end of May. Let's see if we can do it. Got a week left. But we will see. Oh, thanks for the stream. I might be asleep later. Well, maybe I'll see you. Thanks for coming to this stream, though. Everybody.
On Shadow Moses Island and Alaska's Fox Archipelago.
I'm gonna send you over to. We got a couple friends going. How about
being led by members of Foxhound?
Sethasor playing Dagon? I don't know. I don't know Dagon the game. I know Dagon the Lovecraftian elder god creature, right? Well, no, I mean it's based on like what? Actual historical record, like actual like Babylonian deity maybe? Dagon? I don't think you can do it, but you will get close. What, finish 2 in a week?
You will have 2 mission objectives.
Wow. Yeah? Oh no. Your predictions, your last prediction failed. Let's see if I can make this one. It does have a lot of cutscenes. I do know that much. Especially, you know, we were hanging out in Anime Freak stream and it was reminding me like, yeah, just a lot of that.
What's the insertion method?
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
I think that will be the killer. We're gonna see.
We'll launch a one-man
Pressure's on. Also depends on how well you swim. Yeah? Right. Probably not well. Alright, thank you all again. This was fun. I've given my thoughts on the game. A fun experience, but make mine PS1 original. But we're moving on to 2. So maybe I'll see some of you in a couple hours. Until then, y'all be well. Go ahead and pause that. That part might take a long time, or it might be super easy and intuitive for you. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for the stream. And see you later. Yeah. Thanks to all again. Until next time. Be well.